Welcome back to Timeless Talks Now, the channel where we bring the most remarkable figures of history into the modern age to discuss today's most pressing topics. I'm Ethan Crosswell, and I'm beyond excited for our guest this evening. He's the visionary who revolutionized electrical engineering, a pioneer whose innovations sparked the world's transition to alternating current, and a dreamer who foresaw wireless power ages before it became a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Nikola Tesla. Mr. Tesla, it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you, Ethan. It is indeed quite peculiar to find myself conversing in a world that was once only the subject of my experiments and sketches. However, I'm gratified to see that humanity has continued to explore the power of electricity, and it seems, ventured into wholly new realms of technological innovation. I look forward to learning how society has harnessed what I once hoped would liberate mankind from tedious labor and open doors to true creativity.
Let's begin with something that's on everyone's mind these days: artificial intelligence. In your era, the concept of automating tasks was already in your field of vision. But now we're seeing machines that can not only perform repetitive work, but also analyze data, recognize speech, and even learn from their own mistakes. How does that align with the ambitions you had for technology? Does it surprise you that we've pushed automation to such an extreme?
It is indeed remarkable, Ethan. In my time, I merely scratched the surface of automating mechanical processes. The idea of a machine thinking or learning would have seemed fantastical. Yet here we stand. The essence of true progress, in my view, lies in how these inventions serve humanity. If our advanced technologies can alleviate drudgery and give humans the freedom to pursue intellectual or creative endeavors, then they fulfill a noble purpose. But if they reduce individuals to mere cogs in a greater machine, displacing them without offering new opportunities, then we risk undermining the very society we aim to uplift.
That's a critical point. Some experts warn that AI might surpass human intelligence altogether, potentially posing existential threats. Others see it as an unparalleled opportunity for growth and problem-solving. From your perspective, is there a point where technology can become too powerful? Should we set boundaries on what machines can or cannot do?
Human innovation should indeed strive to push the boundaries of what is possible. Yet it must be guided by ethical considerations. Machines, however sophisticated, lack the moral compass and emotional depth that define us. Therefore, if we blindly chase progress without imposing some form of principled oversight, we might find that we've created a power we cannot fully control. My advice would be to ensure that at every juncture, we ask not just whether we can build something, but also whether we should, and to what end.
One consequence of rapid automation is the displacement of jobs. While it simplifies certain tasks, it leaves many individuals uncertain about their future employment. You once expressed a belief in machines as servants to humanity, rather than replacements for it. Do you think we're fulfilling that ideal, or drifting away from it?
I have long maintained that a machine should relieve humanity of menial tasks, but not deprive them of purpose. If the adoption of advanced machinery only benefits a small segment of society, then it fails to serve the collective good. In an ideal world, automation would grant people more leisure and the opportunity to develop skills that elevate them intellectually and creatively. We must ensure that these tools are catalysts for human flourishing, not instruments of inequality.
There is also the emerging debate around AI-generated creativity. We already see artificial intelligence composing music, painting, and even writing books. Some believe it devalues the human touch, while others view it as a tool that can inspire new forms of expression. In your opinion, can a machine truly be creative, or is genuine creativity a uniquely human trait?
Creativity is born from the depths of the human spirit, an alchemy of imagination, emotion, and intuition. Machines operate on patterns. They excel at recombining existing elements in novel ways, but they lack the soul that fuels true artistic genius. While AI might simulate human creativity, it cannot replicate the ineffable spark that makes art resonate on an emotional level. Far from replacing the artist, I see these tools as complementary. They can handle mundane tasks, highlight patterns, and even provide fresh ideas, but the final stroke of genius remains with the human mind.
Some futurists talk about the possibility of AI achieving consciousness. It's a debate that borders on science fiction and philosophy. If a machine were to become self-aware, how should we handle that development? Would it still be our creation to command? Or would it deserve rights and autonomy like any sentient being?
Consciousness is a profound mystery, even for human beings. It is woven from threads of perception, emotion, and the intangible essence of life itself. The notion of granting it to a machine raises moral and philosophical quandaries we are ill-prepared to address without careful thought. Would such a creation possess free will, empathy, or a sense of responsibility? My stance is that any entity capable of genuine self-awareness demands both our respect and our caution. We must be certain that in granting artificial life, we do not unintentionally create our own undoing.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to touch on the growing concern about who benefits from these technologies. If AI and automation are primarily driven by corporate agendas, does it risk leaving everyday individuals behind? Or can we still shape a future where these innovations are universally beneficial?
Technology should serve as a great equalizer, not a divider. When I design inventions, my aspiration was always to uplift the standard of living for everyone, not merely to enrich a select few. It is incumbent upon leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators to ensure that AI does not become a catalyst for deeper divides. Education, equitable policy, and responsible implementation are essential. If these tools are developed with humanity's collective good in mind, they can indeed form the cornerstone of a better, more inclusive world.
Mr. Tesla, I can't thank you enough for sharing your wisdom with us. Your perspective is a powerful reminder that progress must always be tempered with responsibility and ethics. Before we say goodbye, is there any final thought you'd like to leave with our audience? And, of course, let us know. Who should we bring onto Timeless Talks Now next?
I would remind everyone that technology at its core is but an extension of our will. May it forever serve our collective aspirations for wisdom, harmony, and prosperity. As for your next guest, perhaps you should invite a mind known for its ethical inquiries. Someone like Socrates or Immanuel Kant, whose philosophical insights would illuminate the moral dimensions of these conversations. Thank you, Ethan, for this extraordinary opportunity to converse across time. May we continue to question, to seek, and to innovate with a heart for humanity.
Thank you, Mr. Tesla. And to our wonderful audience, we hope this conversation has sparked your imagination. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Who would you like to see on our next episode of Timeless Talks Now? Remember, keep questioning, keep dreaming, and we'll see you soon.